A disturbing case of child abuse results in the arrest of a local daycare employee. The Bay County Sheriff's Office has arrested LaKayla Hamilton after they say she severely injured a baby. News Channel 7's Isabella Benjumea spoke with investigators and explains the severity of the child's injuries.
Jess, deputies responded to a local hospital Wednesday after a 3-month-old child arrived with significant and suspicious injuries. Investigators say a CT scan revealed the baby suffered multiple skull fractures, had a fractured leg, bruising to the ear, face, and forehead, fractured ribs, and a brain bleed.
Watching her demeanor in the interrogation, didn't look like there was really any remorse.
Quality Learning Child Care Center employee LaKayla Hamilton is now facing 2 counts of aggravated child abuse. Investigators say the 3-month-old baby in her care could have died had he not gotten medical care when he did.
It was 2 skull fractures, fracture on the leg, and suspected that there were fractured ribs, which was later verified. These injuries were not consistent with something that would be from an accidental type of fall or anything. This was definitely an inflicted trauma that someone did to this child.
Lieutenant Stephen Reinhardt says there were 3 other young children in the room who watched what happened.
I don't know that she really cares about any of these kids, if she could do this to this kid for no real reason.
Investigators found that the baby was not injured before being dropped off at the Quality Learning Child Care Center right behind me, and that these injuries happened while the baby was in the sole care of LaKayla Hamilton, who was assigned to supervise the children.
The mother of the child, mother and father actually of the child, picked this child up on Wednesday. And then they noticed the suspicious injuries and whatnot. That prompted them to go down to the hospital to seek medical care.
Investigators say Hamilton first lied, but later admitted she spazzed out. They say she came to work upset over personal issues, then received a text that made her anger worse. She said she directed that rage toward the baby by violently slamming him multiple times into his crib and onto a changing table. So hard, she said she could hear the baby's head strike the crib frame beneath the mattress.
And ultimately, she not only admitted, but she demonstrated how she physically slammed the child down into the child's crib, and then also admitted to hitting the child numerous times with not only her hands, but with other objects in the room.
Investigators say Hamilton confessed doing this a second time during the day as well, abusing the child in the same manner, and it all happened in a span of 4 hours.
Always be on guard. I mean, this is your child. You know, there's nothing more precious in the world than your child.
Hamilton had her first appearance in court on Friday.
This affidavit is certainly disturbing at best. I don't know that in 6 years, I don't know that I've seen one worse than this as far as child abuse is concerned.
A judge banned Hamilton from having unsupervised contact with children and from working at any daycare facility. She was also given a $1 million bond. A heartbreaking case that's hard to believe. Lieutenant Reinhardt tells us the child is in stable condition and is receiving medical care in Pensacola, but it is still unknown if there will be long-term health complications. The Bay County Sheriff's Office and the Department of Children and Families is investigating the Quality Learning Child Care Center. News Channel 7 reached out to the Child Care Center today, but they declined to comment.
And Hamilton was transported to the Bay County Jail after her arrest. Deputies say the investigation is ongoing. Hamilton's first arraignment is set for June 15th at 9 a.m.